Ah, hell, swamp cooler's running. Anyway, it's hot. Howdy, everybody. I liberated my welding bench and put the forge on this. So, I don't know if you can see it. Let's see. Yeah, there you go. We'll look at that later, but anyhow, I've got my quench tank up here. I've got her marked out right about here. What I'm going to do is, well, weld in the ferrule, but so I can put a tri-clamp on there. So that, where did I put it? Right here. This is a heating element. So that'll get welded into the tank, and then this clamp will go around both of these. There's a gasket in there and it'll seal off. Way better than when I was just setting this thing in the oil, hoping it didn't tip over and the electrical box gets submerged. And yeah, it's 220 volt. Anyway, this is some of my stilling equipment that I've adapted to knife making, so that's what I'm doing today. Well, some of what I'm doing today, but alright, there you go. We'll see what we get for a video. Alright, so anyhow, this is the outfit I wear to the club, and yeah, just the top, no bottoms, kind of like trolling. Anyway, got some stainless filler rod, got this going, and we'll see what I can mess up here. Like I say, it's been about 8 months since I've TIG welded or more, and I've probably only TIG welded a few times besides that, so no expert. Okay, well that's gonna be a tight fit, but we'll see what we can do here. And I don't even know where I'm set at, but we'll see. What the hell? No bueno. Well, I just popped the fuse. Because of the frequency, I think, is what that was. Well, that didn't work at all. So I think I've got polarity turned around. So alright, resharpen that. Barely enough stick out. So I'm thinking off. Rather just tack to tack. Not that you can see this while I'm welding, I guess, but wow, that actually looks fairly decent. And I pulled away too quick, but yeah, that's what she said. Well, that's horrible. Still horrible. Yeah, I think I need to grind the contaminated tungsten down a little bit here.
For sure.
Alright. Now I think I can clean it up.
don't know if you can see any of this. Probably not. Anyway. What else?
We'll see. We'll see if it held. I'll let that cool down. I'll fill it up with some water. Put the, well, I'll probably put an end cap on there with the clamp, and I'll show you that when I come back. Alright, so it actually welded up fairly well. There's one little spot right there that I blew through a little bit. But all in all, it welded up fairly well. It's a little chunky on the inside, but I didn't block the inside off and fill it with argon, so it's not a sanitary weld like you do on a steel or anything in the food industry. But it doesn't have to be, so I didn't care, and I didn't want to waste a bunch of argon and building a dam in here and filling it full, because if you flood everything no oxygen, then you get none of this porosity. But it flowed very well out here. I think we're gonna be all right. So here's the gasket, and you can see it's like an O-ring and a flat gasket all in one. This one's actually really nice because it's got metal in it. Not that it matters. Most of the ones I use in distilling are just silicone, but and then here's the tri-clamp that goes around it. So let's put the gasket all over that, and it sits down. You can see there's a groove, and it sits down in there like that, and then you go in like that, and another groove, and then you just take your clamp like so. And we'll turn this up to the top like that. Tighten this down. And then I'm going to move the camera back, and I've got some water here.
Okay, so let's zoom out there. Anyway, I think we're good. That's how I want that. That's tight enough. Doesn't take a lot usually. And we got a few gallons of water here. And it barely covers the top. I'm gonna run out and grab some more water. Another gallon fill in here. I'll be right back. Please hold. Alright. So now, let's go water everywhere there, but maybe not. Anyway. Water above the level. Hopefully you can see that. Above the level of the doodad. I'll just take this off.
Okay, so water's above the line of there you go. And there's the heater element in there. And come on, focus. Okay. Anyway, it's hard to focus on that stuff. Yeah, I got a little leak right there. I can see it just weeping. Cry, little baby. Of course I do. It's hard to see. Well, it looks really good all the way around, but it's definitely seeping right there. So I'll mark that, and then I'll just go around and let it flow. I won't add any filler rod probably. I'll just flow it around one more time and should be good. And fill it with water once again and go from there. By the way, here's the pump. Just a little water pump with some suction cups that I'll stick in the bottom back there and let that circulate. Yeah, that's where we're at. I'll be back. Well, you probably noticed something different. I got sick of it and shaved it off the other day. Anyway, already starting to grow it back, and it's a little silvery. Anyway, just gonna go on. Get out, dogs. Good boy. Good boy. Go out. So wrapping up the quench tank. Let's see if I can move this up. Probably kind of hard to see, but I welded the ferrule in, put the heating element on, and I'll bring you over here so that you can see inside. Hopefully, I can get that. Alright, so you can kind of see what's going on here. The ferrule's down here. This is the heating element. It's basically a hot water heater. And I've got a electrical box. It's all 220. I've got a still controller that this plugs into so I can control the temp in there. I'm gonna build another controller out of an old still controller that I've got. Put a PID in there so that I can just set the temp and leave it there. But also, kind of hard to see in there. If I slam this on my hand, that's a pump. So, you just plug the pump in, and it'll circulate that oil, and it'll circulate it past the heating element as well, so that it'll be a more even temperature in the entire oil. But also, when you dunk your blade in there, it'll move the oil past the blade continually. You don't have to do any of that motion, and it'll stop any boiling or bubbles on the surface of the blade when you're quenching. That slows the cooling basically. So if you've got the oil going past it in one direction smoothly, when you quench it, you get less likely to warp, and you don't have to slosh it around or any of that kind of jazz. So, and then I painted it because, well, I had paint. And so there's that. And then also, oops, sorry, I painted the forge. Of course, it's with high temp paint. That's why it's not shiny, but painted it up. It looks a little better, I suppose. Looks like an orange paint to me, but I don't know. Anyway, I just wanted to kind of wrap that up. I shot some video of the quench tank here earlier, 4 or 5 days ago actually, and I just wanted to get the wrap up of this on film so that I could put out a video that because I haven't put a video out in a couple months now. But my back's getting a little bit better, and I'm out working a little bit more in the garage, and it's hotter than hell out here. You might hear the water running. That's the swamp cooler. I had to turn the fan off because it's real loud if I'm trying to shoot a video with that. But anyhow, yeah, a couple changes. Forge is painted. Quench tank is wrapped up and painted. My face is, well, you can see it. And, yeah. I'm a little rusty at shooting video and talking to the camera, as you can tell as well. But I'll edit this video hopefully tonight. I don't know. But hopefully, and maybe put a video out tonight or tomorrow. And then what? I got a couple other projects I got to do for another deal. But yeah, I got a lot of stuff to do and lots of videos to shoot. I just need to make time to do it. It's been summertime, and if my back's been feeling good, I've been out enjoying the damn nice weather we've been having. And when it's not feeling good, I've been just damn near in tears trying to make it feel better because it's been a rough one, I'll tell you. Anyway, that's about it for now. Yeah. Catch you later.